Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Dang, man. Now, this video, to be honest, I forgot what the fuck I named this video. Oh, damn, I already said. I already used profanity, but it is what it is. But, are you traumatized? Or are you acting like a bit? Are you. We have to actually identify what the definition of trauma is. Trauma is contingent on the trigger. Hold on, let me let this gate close. And make sure you like this video if you're watching this on a replay or what have you. If it's not live for you, you know, make sure to. That shit is loud as a. I need to put some WD-40 on this mother. Damn. But at the end of the day, what is the definition of trauma? Trauma is basically when your emotions get frozen in your nervous system to the point where it triggers you. What is a trigger? A trigger is an autonomous response to stimulus. I know a lot of you niggas don't read, so autonomous means something that's not uh, in your control, something that you automatically do. The stimulus being something that happens outside of you, an event that occurs that makes you do something that that you don't mean to do. So, for example, um, let's say if you had COVID before, and I sneeze, and you wanna take your shirt and cover your face, or if you, it's more so something that's physical, that you can't really control. So if you've ever been, let's say if you ever got jumped before, right? And you have a knife in your pocket and you wish that you would have grabbed your knife at that point. If you see three guys that look like the people that jumped you walk into an elevator, your hands might start shaking or your breathing might change. That's an autonomous reaction. It's something that you cannot control, right? A lot of people try to mix being a bitch ass nigga with being traumatized. Just because you're sensitive, just because you're soft, just because you've never been through anything, that doesn't necessarily mean that you've been traumatized, my nigga. That's different. If you have to actually make the choice, like, oh yeah, he just looks fucking intimidating. So I'm gonna cross the street, nigga. That's not trauma. You're just a bitch. You're just a little whore, and that's so. Well, it's not okay, especially if you have a girl or you have children. Of course, I don't wish anybody to be in your presence that needs your protection if you're a bitch ass nigga, because that's just not proper, bro. Because your job as a man is to protect, or your job as a woman is to nurture. And if you keep on attracting these bitch ass, like, it's not safe. You're just not adding anything positive to the world. But there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. As a man thinketh, so is he, and faith without work is dead. Everything that needs to go on. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna put myself in the hot seat. So when I'm 34, and this is something I've been dealing with, and this is not coming from a place of necessarily. It's a little bit of both because it's been a minute. Now, a lot of people need to understand that when you get into certain relationships, it's supposed to teach you something. A lot of people get the wrong interpretation of the negative or what you perceive as negative. But what I will have to say, side note, bro, this is really what this whole video is about. It's all about your perception. It's all about what you could take from it. It's all about you trying shit, experiencing shit, giving it that old college try, as the white people like to say. Bro, how are you gonna know anything if you stay in the house? If your attention span only consists of you going on TikTok, nigga, I don't have a TikTok. I've downloaded TikTok time and time and time again. Twitter, two apps that I just don't like, apps that start with T. I don't know what it is. Some of my favorite people, their names started with T. R.P. Tawana. Hey, shout out to my brother Travis. Everybody, Tajay. Everybody else, fuck y'all, bro. You know? Oh, TR. But anyways, bro, you have to experiment. You have to experience. You have to get yourself out there. You think about it like this, bro. The fact that we're in the age of the microwave. Nobody wants to go outside. Nobody wants to touch grass. Motherfuckers don't uh play, what's that game? I don't even remember because I'm not a kid. Hopscotch. People don't do, what's the little rope thing? The little girls, they don't even jump rope. People don't ride bikes for leisure. People don't ride bikes to have fun and meet up their friends and make ramps out of fucking plywood and bust their ass. And bro, it's not the 90s. It's not the 80s. The good thing about this is it's always a good thing in everything. You could take advantage of the fact that people don't socialize on that level. You can take this energy and you could take this ancient dinosaur game and actually be social and actually stand out. Oh my God, you actually could get me to talk on the phone for a whole hour instead of texting, or we could meet up and we could socialize, or you want to ask me for my phone number, or whatever the case may be, bro. Take advantage of the fact that people are socially awkward, bro. What up, Sam? Some random dude. Take advantage of the fact that people are socially fucking awkward. Take advantage of the fact that people are socially awkward. Take advantage of the fact that the world is a socially awkward environment. Take advantage of the fact that people are socially awkward. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Take advantage of the fact that people are socially awkward beasts. Nigga, socialize with people, hang out with people. Like they say, I don't even like this phrase, but nigga, touch grass, nigga. That's gonna separate you from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, you do have to understand there is a difference from you just being hurt and being bitter. As a grown man, you should not be bitter. When people use the word bitter, of food, something that is nourishing, something that has nutrition in it, something that's supposed to be good for you. Think of the word bitter. Something that's supposed to be good for you, but it tastes bad. The interaction is toxic. It's good, just like a grapefruit. Grapefruit has a lot of good, qualities to it. Grapefruit is an antioxidant. It can clear out a lot of toxins out your body. It can expand your life and expand your mind. It can make you more susceptible to being a recipient of sunlight. But it tastes nasty, in my opinion. If you put a little sugar on it, or brown sugar, it might it'll taste it'll be decent. It'll hit. If you treat it the right way. But bitterness as a man, R.I.P. to Sin for the P. But jealousy is a cologne that does not smell good on any man. That's a feminine trait. For all you niggas out there who say, I would never trust a bitch. That's what that's what the women say, bro. I would never trust a woman. I'm never getting married. I would never love another woman ever again because she cheated on me. She cheated on me. Even my baby mama cheated on me. Even my mom cheated on me. Even God cheated on me. Even I bought a gun and that my gun cheated on me. I got a motherfucking a Buick. My Buick cheated on me. I got a cat. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that cat because I got it from a homeless shelter. My cat cheated on me. Nigga, my app cheated on me. I thought it was supposed to be a full moon. Turns out it was of the first quarter. My app cheated on me. I was supposed to get on the bus. Guess what? The bus driver cheated on me. You sound like a bitch. Shut up. You sound like a baby mama. You sound like your baby mama's baby mama. You sound like a lesbian, sir. Sir. Them words, that cadence, that tonality, you're speaking from your nose. You sound like Lil Mama. You sound like Lil Mo. You sound like Missy Elliott in her prime when you say them words. I'm intimidated by your feminism, bro. You're a feminist, bro. You're a communist, feminist, MAGA supporter. And I don't even know how that works. But that's what you are when you talk like that. Stop talking like that. The first thing that you need to change is your language. But anyway, I digress. Everybody has flaws. Nobody's perfect. And I will say this: when you want to, when you want to evolve, when you want to transform, when you want to change, when you want to wake up and feel different and view yourself as a different person, what is the first thing that you should do? Ask yourself why. Why do I want to change? What is the what? Why, what, the five W's. Who, what, where, why, and how. Why do you want to change? Not what are you going to gain necessarily. What is your motivation? And it has to be something personal. It has to be something within you. You don't want to change because you want to get more money or more pussy or more validation or more clout. Something, what do you actually want to feel about yourself? Do you want to be able to look in the mirror? Have you ever looked in the mirror and actually felt proud? Ask yourself, when is the last time that I've done something and I didn't even think I had the power or the intelligence or the resources or the connections, whatever it may be? It doesn't have to be anything big. I called my cousin. I never thought my cousin or my mom, whatever it may be. You had the power to do something and you didn't even know it and it got accomplished. Why? Something inside you, not something that's going to affect it's going to affect other people because you are the people, but something that's going to affect you and you only immediately. More discipline, more self-awareness, more self-love, more self-care. Not the money, not something that somebody could easily purchase. Discipline, intangibles, skills that only self-reflection and self-work can develop. Yes, you have a lot of friends because you're friendly to yourself. Yes, you have a lot of money because you invest in yourself. Yes, you have a lot of females because you understand your own masculinity. Something that you can actually put into yourself. Pause. Nasty, man. But what I do want you to do is understand that there is a difference between being actually traumatized and actually being a bitch ass nigga. What's up, Queen Soul? What's up? We got Carter Bloss. We got Mr. Dog _ FM. We got Amore, McSkill, some random dude. I love all y'all, man. Make sure you like this video. But at the end of the day, the issue with me, I will tell y'all this. This is the meat and potatoes of it. This is the reason I made this fucking video. So when I was 19 years old, now just understand the setting. I'm gonna give you a backstory. I have to urinate. I'm gonna pee. I just came from Trader Joe's. I'm just getting off of work. So when I was 18, bro, my birthday is in March 30th to be exact. Now, I lived in Atlanta with my mom at the time. Now, I was forced to drop out of high school. I made the decision to drop out. I was going to be able to graduate a little later. I was going to be able to graduate at 19 in December. December 18th was going to be my graduate date. Boom. From Riverwood High School. But I decided to move to Columbus, Georgia with my dad. And I worked at McDonald's, right? I end up getting fired from McDonald's, and then I moved back to Sandy Springs with my mother. Now that was in 6 months after April. I stayed there. I started selling whatever. I started living a legal lifestyle, and actually one day before my grandfather on my dad's, he got married, right? Boom. So after that, I ended up staying there. Now, I was talking to this female that I loved dearly, my first love ever in my life, ever, right? I've been talking to her on and off since I was 16, and I was 19 at this point. She didn't know that I was moving up there, and this is a 16, wait, I thought she was 17, I'm 19, right? This is a 16-year-old. I think she was actually 15. She was younger than that. Whatever the case may be. I didn't know how old she was because she lied to me. So she was like trying to do her thing. Now, at some point, just because I was such a simp and I was just so unaware of female nature, I moved. Got a car, and I was like, hey, guess what? I moved to Chicago, and she was like, that's cool. Like she wasn't. I should have took it from there. I should have knew from there that this shit was gonna go downhill, my nigga. I took it from there, and she was like, I didn't know that you're gonna happy. Point. We had been talking on the phone damn near every day since I was 16 for like 3 years, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, she ended up is because at some point, you know, she called me. She tried to break up with me multiple ways, but I was just so unaware, socially unaware. And I could speak about why I was socially unaware at some point, but nigga, she literally like she literally got some dude to call me that knew the police like lingo and tried to convince me that she ended up committing, you know, that she took herself out, you know. She tried to convince me that she committed, you know, she like that she ended up killing herself. And I was very like I really believed it because he was talking like the police. Yeah, you're the last person that she talked to, and we don't really want to move the body. And I was like, don't call it, don't please, just don't call her the body. Like, and then she called me. I called my cousin because my cousin ended up staying down the street. Well, then my cousin stayed down the street from her, and I was like, did you hear that? You hear that, Brittany? Well, I'm gonna say her name. You heard that my girlfriend killed herself. And she was like, what? No, she didn't. She was just sitting on the porch smoking a black and mild. And I was like, what? She's still alive? And she was like, yeah. And I called her. I was like, bro, what the hell? And she was, hello. I was like, oh my God, bro. I really thought that you did that to yourself, bro. And I still didn't get it. And eventually, you know, when I moved up there, she called me on the phone when she was fucking another nigga. And it was R&B in the back. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of times she would try to get us in the mood and seduce me and do all of that, and she would have R&B in the back, of course. But when she had a specific song, I don't even want to say the song. When she was, you know, doing her thing with the other dude in the back, that just it really fucked my mind up. You know, because this is my first love. I'm thinking, I'm telling everybody I'm gonna get married. I got a job at Sam's. I'm 19, bro. 19. And I didn't even lose my virginity till like 20, even though I cheated on her, like whatever the case may be. I was in pain, bro. I didn't even drink. Like, I drank a 40 and a tall can. Not every day, but some days. I was really a weed smoker. Like, I never drank really until after that event transpired, bro. Like I remember that. Damn, it's a hole in my Trader Joe's. Shout out to Trader Joe's, but damn. But I remember that day very vividly. That was the turning point. That's why you motherfuckers gotta raise your daughters, bro. Because I forgot who said it. Men kill men, but men kill men, but women kill men more than men kill men. Something like that. Something to that effect. But you have to because not just like I told my BM, bro. When you see these people that's out here homeless and tripping and tweaking and angry and constantly shooting like all nigga, every problem that comes with a man, bro, it's 9 times out of 10 it's over a female. Even fucking Vlad said that shit. Inadvertently, like 80% of niggas that's in prison or in jail is because they wanted to do something for a female or it's over a female. All the, especially, I mean, I love black people to my core. Of course, I love myself. But most problems, you niggas are fighting over bitches, and you have mommy issues, or you have daddy issues, or you have issues with females. Like, nigga, it's 2 million more fucking females to niggas. How are you fighting over this bitch? And we're just talking about the black community. It's Latinas, it's Asians, it's whites, it's Indian. Nigga, go outside, get you some bitches, bro. It's gonna be scary, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna hurt your feelings. But 15 minutes a day, obsessed with getting bitches for 15 minutes a day, bro. Put the put the corn down, pick the tacos up, bro. And by tacos, I mean vaginas. But I digress. That's why I don't listen to R&B, because it's very triggering, bro. Because every time that I talk to my first original, like, now, I would say my second BM is my first real love for real. Somebody that I was emotionally available to understand the consequences, the repercussions of opening my heart to. That's my real first love as an adult. Ale, I love you. And that's never gonna stop, no matter what. But my first actual, like, thought of wanting to be with somebody until whatever, yeah, that was her. But as a 19-year-old, I'm not responsible enough to make that decision at that point. But at the end of the day, I just, it was just so fugazi, bro. But I do want to say this. It's not about all negativity. Now, where I'm a maintenance tech in a building, right? I'm an apartment maintenance technician. And there's speakers all through this motherfucker, bro. And what they play, the playlist, is in the morning they play gospel for whatever reason. But after 11:30, nigga, they play all love songs. They play Prince, Michael Jackson, shit from 2002. Like, it's just all R&B. And at first, like, of course, I'm going through it with my BM. We're not together. You know, she doesn't. That's just not the extent of our relationship. But when they talk about love and these songs, just all R&B triggers me, bro. From the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, everything. It's just like, baby, I love you. I'm like, man, fuck these niggas. But in a small dose, I could say, hey, look at the lighting. In a small dose, it definitely does help me, man. It helps. It heals. You know, hearing that Prince or hearing that Michael Jackson and knowing that it's something inside me. Because ironically, bro, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be an R&B singer. I didn't listen to hip hop on a regular basis till I was like 9 years old, to be honest. When I was growing up in Chicago in the 90s, bro, my mother protected me from hip hop at all costs. All I listened to was house music and R&B. And Chicago house music is a little different than the other house music. And house music, ask your mama, house music actually originated in Chicago. It was invented by a white woman, but it actually originated in Chicago and she bit our shit, but that's how it is. But I always wanted to be a singer or a DJ. I didn't even know what DJing really was or being a producer was. I just knew I wanted to dance and make music. You know what I'm saying? But when I actually reflected on that and all the sex that I had, and I was just like, they were like, put on your favorite song. You don't listen to R&B? No, bro. Because that shit was horrible. That shit hurt my heart, bro. I never really actually experienced that type of situation as far as, like, having sex or making whatever the case to R&B music. It was always awkward. Or I would be angry, or I would be triggered. I'd be like, now turn this shit the fuck off. You know what? You got my dick so I'm about to drink. That's why I don't even like fucking you. I always want to play some music. You always want to play let's play some, nigga, just put on some ambient music or put on some lo-fi. I don't want to listen to motherfucking R&B. That's gay. I don't want to listen to a man singing. Why would I want to get my dick hard when a man's singing and fucking you? That's gay. No, that's not what the case was, bro. It's just because I was harmed, bro. It's because I was hurt at the end of the day. You know? Not to say that I wouldn't do it now, because now when I logicized it and I thought about it, that is kind of gay. You want to listen to a man trying to seduce a woman with your penis out? I don't want to listen to fucking R. Kelly or Jodeci. Give me that honey love, and I'm trying to make you bust with my dick out. That's just because, you know what? That's just because my mind just moves a little different. This nigga, this grown man is singing "Give Me That Honey Love." I'm butt ass naked. I'm trying to give you some. I'm trying to make you do what I want you to do. I'm just always visualizing, not always, none of that, but like this man is trying to inspire me to have sex with my woman in a room, butt ass naked. That's weird. I always thought that was a strange activity. I don't care if it's Jimi Hendrix, R. Kelly, Prince, Michael Jackson, Jodeci. I don't want a man singing when I'm trying to fuck you. That's nasty. To me. To me. Maybe I'm just weird. That's just weird to me. But yeah, that's why I don't listen to R&B. Cause it's just and like I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a whole video on the difference between being actually traumatized and just being a bitch ass nigga. But like I said, man, it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. Hey, bro, you trying to sell that car? Are you trying to sell that vehicle? No. Just working on it. All right, cool. It is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang. You the bang. We the bang together, man. Heal yourself. Don't kill yourself. Peace. You don't play the radio? I don't want nothing. I just want maybe like, I don't know. Just it just hurts, bro. The first love that I ever had, this bitch, and I could still hear everything, bro. I could still hear everything when she was doing that shit. Like it's really nah. And I don't like a lot of people, oh, you just need to be healed, you just need to find the right person. Maybe, yeah. But if I'll tell you this. I'm still in love with my BM. If Ale can't do it, then nobody can. When she put on the little music and I'm like, turn this shit the fuck off, bro. I don't listen to R&B for leisure unless I'm wasted. My favorite R&B singer is Amy Winehouse. I got her tatted. I don't be just sitting around listening to R&B. It makes me want to fucking. That's a real. It's the difference between a trigger and just being a bitter bitch ass nigga or a bitch ass bitch. It's different, but it is what it is. I don't play the radio. It's fucked up. I'd rather listen to nothing or some meditation music or some shit. If we're gonna listen to R&B or some shit, just let it be in a language that I don't understand. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, peace, gang.